It's okay to just play. In an effort to give children a head start on academic skills, play has been moved to the side or eliminated altogether in schools so that more room can be made for reading and mathematics. However, what many don't understand is that play is how children learn. In fact, children can learn more through play than from worksheets and teacher-directed instruction. What is play? Play is the way that children learn about themselves, the world around them, the world they live in, and how things work in the world. Play is essential to children because it contributes to their cognitive, physical, social, and emotional well-being. Play provides a context for children to practice newly acquired skills and also to function on the edge of their developing capacities. Children are able to take risks during their playtime. How do children learn through play? According to Vygotsky, play is the leading source of development between the ages of 2 and 6. Children develop physically, cognitively, language and literacy, and socially during play. Researchers have found that free play fosters opportunities for building critical academic and social capacities with the support of an adult. Children are able to build their learning. So although it may look as if children are just playing, there are so many skills that can be learned under all the fun. Taking a look at how children can play by learning physical development skills. In the preschool years, children are engaged in developing gross motor, fine motor skills, and pectoral motor skills. Gross motor skills are what you see in the first picture above with the ball. Gross motor skills are activities involving the entire body, such as climbing on the playground set using alternative feet, hopping on both feet, and riding a bike. In the picture at the top, you can see the child is catching the ball. Children before may have been throwing the ball or kicking the ball to one another. All physical development skills that children need at this age. Fine motor skills are activities where one uses their hands and fingers, such as turning the pages of a book, stringing beads, and manipulating modeling clay. You can see the children in the second picture using fine motor skills by working on an art project using their drawing manipulatives, pencils, and scissors. Cognitive development. Children in preschool have more opportunities to explore their environment and learn more information, which broadens the knowledge about their world. They begin to understand their world using symbolic and intuitive thinking. In the picture here, you can see that two children are engaged in what looks to be a hair salon. Children have used what they know about the world around them, probably have visited a hair salon before, to represent that in the dramatic play center. The one child is on the phone, appearing to have making an appointment or scheduling an appointment for the person who's on the phone, using a pencil and a pad of paper to write it down. The child in the back, it looks like they are styling the hair, as if a hairstylist would in the real hair salon. Language and literacy development. Literacy and oral language development occur through interactions within the child and the literacy community. It is important for children to become aware of books and written language at a young age. Adults can work to provide opportunities for taking turns, engaging in conversations, and setting up opportunities to build on the child's statements. In the first picture, you can see that the child is reading a book, and they could be building their literacy skills by retelling the story in their own words, identifying letters within the book, or reading the pictures. In the second picture, you can see that two children are working together to build a structure. They're using their oral language to communicate what they will add next or what they are building. Social development. Children during the preschool years begin to understand themselves as individuals and themselves as part of the social world. Relationships begin to form as they begin to develop a form of empathy, and social competence. Children begin to make lasting friendships, can resolve small conflicts, and become aware of the standards in behavior. In the first two pictures, you can see that children are beginning to play and interact with others. They may be playing with the same manipulatives day by day. They may be engaging with the same peers day by day based on their interests that they like. In the other picture, the third picture, children help others when they need it. So they begin to recognize the feelings in others and act on those needs. So in this case, the child has recognized that this child needs help getting up and has displayed his hand to help him get up. There is many research behind the importance of play in early childhood. Playful learning experiences are linked to school readiness in the areas of language, literacy, and numeracy. Research has been linked to the importance of play, suggesting that children are more likely to learn when they're interested in materials. When we look at the two pictures on the bottom, we can see that in one picture, a child is using a worksheet to learn, and in the other picture, two children are working together on a board game to learn. And if we think about this in order of counting, would we rather be counting and completing a worksheet, or would we rather be counting while playing a board game with a peer? I think it's pretty easy to say that many of us would prefer to be playing on that board game and kind of sneaking that learning in by making it fun. So at the end of the day, we're still getting the same results. We're able to see how the child is able to count and use one-to-one correspondence. But the child in the game doesn't necessarily know that that was the goal for the day. Even though we have all this research that links play to positive things, American children are being denied getting enough free play. As parents, teachers, and community members, we need to do better for our future. We need to provide engaging activities for them to learn, spend quality time interacting with them, challenging children not beyond their range of ability, but enough for them to be learning, and allowing kids to just be kids and play.